This is Ralph Jaffe. It's Monday night, January the 28th. I thank you for listening to me. As you know, or I hope you do know, that I began a movement 16 years ago to get rid of all the corruption in politics and to replace it with real, true political, ethical reform. We made a lot of progress, more to go. Now, tonight, I want to talk about an issue that's of great concern to me. That is the problems with public education in our urban areas, places like Baltimore City, Baltimore County, counties like Montgomery County, Prince George's County, and what seems to be the problem. You know, there was a Kirwan report that came out recently, a couple of weeks ago, another Kirwan report. And I just want to show you my response to that. If you look at my website, fedupwithcrookedpolitics.com, it's FEDUPWITH, fed up with crooked, fed up with crooked, CROOKED, and then politics, POLITICS.com. So it's fedupwithcrookedpolitics.com. Scroll down to where it says Baltimore Sun articles, and you'll see this. You'll see that. I don't know if you can read this or not, but I guess you'll have to trust me. It says Kirwan money won't pay for compassion for students. You see, the Kirwan report recommends an additional $3.8 billion. You hear the telephone ringing. That's one of my associates calling me. I'm always getting calls from my students, associates, continuously. We'll just have to bear with it. So this report says that we need to pay $3.8 billion more for the taxpayers to use to make education better for the students. And again, this is a complete waste of money, a complete waste of taxpayers' money. Money is not going to solve the problems of public education. Again, please read this report, this article that I submitted to the Baltimore Sun, which they published. They published it on January 24th. It was published January the 24th. Please read it. Again, it's called Kirwan Money Won't Pay for Compassion for Students. So what is really the answer to the problems in public education? You know, I've spent 40 years as a teacher, an educator. I've been pretty good at it. I think I know as much about what's wrong with education as anybody. So let me tell you what I think we need to do. What is really needed is what I call a tutor-mentor team program for students. There was about maybe 20 years ago, there was a very wealthy man who made a commitment to sponsor a class of students in an elementary school. And he promised those students that from the moment that he became involved with all those students in that class, he would follow them till they either got to high school and a diploma with a job or college and a diploma with a job. So it was his idea. I don't know the person's name, but I picked up on it. So this is my version of what I call the tutor mentor team program. So what's it going to consist of? The biggest problem with students in public education today in our inner cities, they don't have proper role models. Unfortunately, many students in the public school systems today don't have parents, or their parents have broken up, or their parents have their own personal problems. And so it is critical for young children to have proper role models if they want to become successful. So what I'm proposing is a tutor mentor team program that will connect with the student from the moment that student gets into kindergarten until the moment the student either graduates from high school or college with a degree and with a job. So how are we going to do this? And by the way, it's not going to cost the taxpayers any money, with the possible exception of fingerprinting the tutor mentors who become connected and involved with the students. Now, it's a team. it's not just one person connecting with a boy or girl in an inner city school. It's a team. That team can consist of 4 or 5 people that will connect with that student, be boy or girl, until, like I said, the student either gets a degree and a job from high school, or a degree from college and then a job. So where is this team going to come from? It's going to come from, first of all, the churches. I'm going to try and get every church to sponsor students. It's going to come from the business community. It's going to come from the sports community. Can you imagine the Raven players or the Orioles connecting each Oriole player, each Raven player, with all the people they know, connecting with the student and being a role model for that student until that student graduates with that degree and that job like I'm talking about? That's how you do it. It's a collection of successful people who have made something of their lives, and they want to share that with these young children. And they will stay with that, with the young children. Each tournament team will give any student an opportunity to connect until success is accomplished with a job and with a meaningful career. That's how this works. So again, the only taxpayers' money that's involved is fingerprinting. You have to be fingerprinting the tournament team. That's all that's involved. Everything else is free. So that's why I say, if you read the article, again, called Kirwan Money Won't Pay for Compassion for Students. And you can get the article by just going into my website, fedupwithcrookedpolitics.com. You'll see that this can work. It's the right thing to do. It's a thing that will work. And I thank you for listening to me. Again, I welcome your comments. I'm always eager to discuss my views with you. Thank you.